What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. Today, Cub Cadet Challenger MX 750 with EPS. What is EPS?
Letters in the alphabet.
Do you know what EPS is? Think about
electronic.
Yes.
Power system.
Steering.
Power steering.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yay! Eric got it. You guys, we've had a Cub for about a year now. We've used it on quite a few occasions. We did a couple videos on it where we just overloaded it and the thing shined. We put it up against an Atlas or whatever, whoever makes the Atlas, I don't know, but it shined, right? So we're going to go outside. We're going to talk about it. This is our year review. This is our wrap up of it and just tell you exactly what we think. And do we think this Cub Cadet is for you? Before we do go out, I just need to say, though, there is no ATV in the class of the Cub Cadet that gives you as much as the Cub Cadet does.
In terms of power, in terms of cost, in terms of what?
Everything.
Everything. So
yeah. I mean, you might be able to get more power. You might be able to get more power in something else, but you're not going to get...
Not for the price is what you're saying?
Right. You're not going to get a cab. You're not going to get doors. You're not going to get turn signals. You're not going to get a winch.
You're not going to get wheels.
You're not going to get... No, I mean...
You're not going to get a steering wheel.
It's pretty crazy. I mean, the Cub Cadet was designed to be the ultimate all-around UTV vehicle, right? And we've had a lot of feedback on this thing. A lot of people have come to us and said, hey, you know, I don't like that thing. It's Chinese. It's made in China. It's Hisun, right? So I did some research on Hisun. They're actually a really good company. They make the Sector. This is what this... It's the Hisun Sector, which is the kind of comparison to the Cub Cadet. But the Cub Cadet just goes overboard with all the extra features. But basically, they make pretty good stuff. I actually called them and asked them a question, a technical question, and they were right on it and told me everything. I mean, so to me, it being Chinese made is not a factor, right? I think it's definitely a good thing. And actually, it's backed by Cub Cadet and Cub Cadet dealers. So that's all you need to know. But it's pretty awesome.
It is awesome.
What do you think of it? All right, let's go, because the back...
And go when you guys are ready.
All right, guys, here she is, the MX 750 EPS Cub Cadet. I'm going to tell you right now, no ATV looks like this. This is the best looking ATV ever, right? I just think, and I know I sound overexcited here. I sound like I'm bought, I'm sold out. I'm not, because I'm going to tell you something I didn't like in a second. We'll get to it. But features that you get. We added some features to this, like this bar. This is a Cub Cadet accessory that we put on it. The lights are a Cub Cadet accessory. It does come with a windshield. However, this windshield is the accessory windshield because it has the vents in it, okay?
So what, when you're driving, you get air coming through?
Yes, you can flip the vents and get air. Not a problem. On the front, winch, that's stop. What?
I wish you would have told me that earlier.
It's going to get cold here pretty soon.
Yeah.
The winch on the front is stock, right?
So that comes with it.
That comes with it. On the side, these rock sliders are accessories. We got those put on. Yep, right here. We got the accessories put on. Mirrors, I believe, come with it factory. I believe that could be an accessory, but I'm almost positive that's not. Power dump bed, or not power dump bed. I'm sorry, assisted bed with the shock in there. And I don't know if you can see that, Zach, but see the piggybacks.
Mm-hmm. So
the piggyback's what's going to give you the best of both worlds, right? It's going to give you that off-road experience. Zach, you rode with me on this thing the other day and we went flying over a curb. What was it like?
Yeah, it was pretty smooth.
Yeah, like nothing, right?
Yeah.
I mean, this thing flies over everything. You can close the bed.
Tie downs too, which is nice.
Yeah, tie downs inside here. I don't know if you can see those. See the tie downs? So we can tie it down. It is an ATV. It does have an ATV exhaust, so it does sound motorcycle-ish. It does have a hitch on the back. We'll put the numbers in the video because I can't remember off the top of my head, but I think it tows 1,500 pounds.
Wow, really?
It's some crazy high number. It holds like 8, I don't know. We'll put that there. Inside, come this way, Zach. Inside here, it's the most automotive style interior I've ever seen on a UTV. And I like that. Why? Because you're used to it. You're used to being in a vehicle. You know, we got tilt steering, we got automotive style gauges, we have all the switches here, my turn signals, hazards, everything cool. It is a 750cc engine. You can access it by lifting the bed, and also this lifts up and gives you access to your filters and stuff like that, right? If you don't have your seatbelt on, it won't go over like 2 miles an hour, so you always have your seatbelt on. I just keep it plugged in like that when we're running back and forth, and we just sit on it and go. So that's all the good. What do you need to say about the good?
I like it. It starts up. It's smooth. No issues with that aspect of it. And I just, you know, from going back and forth, it's nice. The one thing that does bother me though is what you said. Is and again, I know it's for safety, but I just don't like having to have the seatbelt plugged in. You should always wear your seatbelt. You should always do that. But sometimes we're running back and forth, like not that far, just hauling stuff. So that's my. But again, that's safety.
And that's the thing too. You got to understand. If you're a business and you're buying something like that you need to get out of the vehicle every few minutes, you might not want these doors, right? So this UTV would not be for you because the doors are integrated. You can't take them off. You can take them off, but it destroys something with the cage, like the ability for it to roll over, right? Cold winter. This thing sat outside for 6 months in my driveway. I used it for plowing. I used it for all kinds of stuff. I would go out when it's 3 degrees below, and it would just crank and start. It's fuel injected. You don't have to mess with it. When it's that cold, you do have to warm it up a little bit, right? So that's all the great things, the good things. It does about 46 mile an hour, which is good.
Really?
Yeah.
46?
Yeah, why'd you get it faster? It might be a little faster. It just depends.
No, but I was going uphill. I mean, in all honesty.
No, it goes pretty good. I mean, it's not the fastest UTV around, but again, this is all wrapped in one package. You got utility, you got sport, hunters, homeowners, everybody in the one package, right? So now I'm going to tell you just one thing I didn't like about this. One thing I think is the Achilles heel of this product. Will it stop you from buying it? Maybe if you're going to use it for plowing, but probably not, because I don't think it's that big of a deal. But if you're plowing, and that's what I noticed it when you're plowing, is the shifter up here. So if you see the shifter, it like locks into place. It's real smooth on the transmission, but up here there's like locks in there. When you're plowing, it tends to get sticky a lot. So I'd be plow forward into the pile. I couldn't get it in reverse, right? Finally it would go in reverse. Then I wouldn't get it into drive. So the minute I took that plow off, it ran perfectly, no problems. Am I saying you can't plow with this vehicle? No, you can 110% plow with this vehicle. But if you're plowing in and out, like a little subdivision, in and out, you got to be backing up a lot. This is not the vehicle for you. If you're plowing a long, 1 mile driveway, yes, by all means, throw a plow in the front because you're not doing tons of backing up. I seem to only get it when I had pressure on it. When you're pushing into the pile and there's still that pressure, it just didn't want to let go, right? When I first got it, that shifter was sticky. I have seen online that some people complain about that shifter, but honestly, this unit is just so good in every other way. That was just a minute thing for me, and I don't know, man. I love it. I still love it. If I was to buy another ATV, I'd go right for the Cub Cadet Challenger 750 EPS. It's just amazing that Cub Cadet came out with this, right? And again, we're going to go back to, you guys, it's Hisun. Hisun makes it. Hisun does make it, but they don't make anything like this in their own brand. Cub Cadet said, hey, Hisun, this is what we want. They gave them the specs, and this is what we got. So it's going to make everybody happy. Like I said, sport people that got to use it for work. I mean, they kept up with an Atlas. That's a $20,000 vehicle. This vehicle is $15,000 or something like that, loaded. I mean, where are you going to get that? You can't beat that.
Probably Cub Cadet store.
Probably Cub Cadet store. Yeah, and that's the thing, you guys. So check out your dealer. I gotta say, I love this thing. I think it's an awesome UTV. I just think that they really went far at it, and I think they're underrated. I think a lot of people see Cub Cadet, that it's made by another company, and then they don't believe in it. But really, you should believe in it, because Cub Cadet's a name that's been around for a long, long time, right? Yeah, they make a lot of stuff in the USA, but that's the good thing. This is their name. They're not going to go to just some cheap company and say, hey, build a UTV that's going to break every 2 minutes. They're not going to do that, right?
No.
So,
I mean, there's a little bit of a learning curve to it, though.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, like, when you turn this left, you're going to go left.
Oh,
you
yeah.
turn this right, you go right. And P, I didn't know this until Dan explained to me. P is for park, D is for drive.
Yeah.
So that, once you
He
figure
still
those...
doesn't know the R yet.
That's
for
down
race
the road.
mode. That's for
down the
race
road.
mode. Let's not talk
But just
about
so you guys
that.
know, that learning curve is there.
Yeah, and also, a lot of people have told me, oh man, it's going to be a nightmare to find parts for it, right? Well, I cracked the turn signal. I was able to go on cubcadet.com, order a turn signal, and it came the next day. How hard is that?
How hard is that?
You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's not hard. So, this is Eric's little buggy right now. He's been driving it back and forth to the shop. But brake lights, turn signals. So if you live in one of those communities where golf carts are legal, you're already legal. You don't have to mess around. And that's the beauty of it. When you start adding turn signals to things, you're putting on foreign wiring. You know what I'm saying? You're cutting into things. This is all automotive style plug and play. So, anything else you need to add?
It's got a hot dog warmer in here.
It's got a hot dog warmer in there. Show them the hot dog warmer.
Right
Show
there,
them,
you just open
show them
it
the
up.
hot dog warmer, Zach.
Look at that. Pretty cool.
Yeah, no, guys, don't be putting hot dogs in there. That's not the greatest thing. Eric's just in a goofy mood today, and he's just having fun. So, yeah. So that's it, guys. Cub Cadet, comment below on what you guys think, and you know.
Oh, did you go over the buttons? Like it's got 4-wheel and all that
Yeah,
stuff? Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Electronic lockers, front
Yeah.
and rear. You're not gonna get this thing stuck. Front and rear lockers. If you go search Stanley the Dirt Monkey and look for his UTV battles, this was in one of them, and it was amazing that this climbed.
Yeah, no, it was good,
Yeah.
man.
And the electronic power steering helps. I mean, I know I sound like a salesman, like I'm talking it up. Like I said, dude, I think it's awesome. That one little thing I didn't like was the shifter. Other than that, I think they did a great job, and I think that you guys should really go to a dealer and look at one if you're looking for this type of UTV in this price range, right?
Exact, 100%. Yep.
All right, guys, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to click the like button that I already said. What else, Eric?
Always wipe twice.
Always wipe twice. Peace.
Remember, for more exciting tool action, go to toolsinaction.com.